In this video, I'm going to show you how to take this janky old hardware and make it look like this. Nice, beautiful, patinaed, restored, ready to reinstall on some historic windows. All right, so this is just a crock pot I picked up, I guess at Walmart or something. I've been using it for a while. It's got some juice in there from the last batch I did. Put that in there. I got some just tap water we're going to put in there, a little bit of Dawn, and some denatured alcohol. The denatured alcohol, it's aggressive towards latex paint, so hopefully that's going to help pull some of that off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill some of this in there. All right, I'm going to put some Dawn in there real quick, just a squirt, that'll do it. All right. And then my denatured alcohol, I'm just going to put enough so that I know it's in there, okay? There you go. Top it off with a little bit more water. That should be good. All right. Turn that thing on to high. I'm going to drop my hardware in there. That's it. It's all in there, and I'm going to let it bake for 20 minutes. No, I'm going to let it cook all night. So that way, I'm going to come back in the morning, and it'll be nice and ready to go. Oh, put the lid on it. The crock pot's been going all night long. Let's have a look and see what's going on in there. Wow, looks like it's actually boiling. That's pretty nice. I wonder what it looks like in there. Wow, I forgot to put this one in. So like this one here is, here, get a close-up, you know. This has got the paint on it. It is just, it's not coming off really easy. Okay. So that last night I put it in the crock pot, okay, and it's been going all night long. I came in, the crock pot was like, it's actually boiling, right? Mm-hmm. And so now I'm gonna pull a piece out. I'm gonna give a pair of pliers over here, okay? I gotta watch my. Okay, so look, you can't use your fingers. It's really, I mean, if you're really tough, you could, right? So look, yeah. Okay, look, okay, see, here it is. Yeah, it's really hot. So see, it's starting to come off like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so look at that, y'all. That's pretty good, right? So what I'm going to do here, let me take this out. I'm going to sit in my seat right here. I got everything set up, and show you what I was doing. So look, I'm starting off. I'm just going to scrub with this guy here.
You want to scrub not too hard, but lightly, right?
Yeah, it's kind of, you know.
No trick to it.
Yeah, I can show you what too aggressive is going to be in just a minute. We'll use this machine right here, okay? All right? Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes it works pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you want to, you know, the goal is not, remember I was saying, it's not just to get the paint off, right? Mm-hmm. The goal is to bring out the beauty in the piece, right? Mm. So it would be a mistake to say, Steve said, get the paint off, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I mean, and you know, and then you've taken off so much metal, right? Yeah. At the same time that, I mean, it turns into flimsy, right? So, but like you know, there's lots of different tools you can use. I mean, I got most of the paint off now. Mm. I've been using this this little screwdriver, you know, to just push off the other stuff, that the
Look at that.
the brush wouldn't get. Okay, so there's that, and then this part. See if okay. Look, I'm looking at the lock, right? And if I envision the way that the lock fits on the window, like this is a lock piece. I mean, it all goes together like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the important parts to see, the important parts to really focus on are like this piece right here. Okay.
Okay.
It may be this piece and that piece, because that's what you might see. But even this part right there, up inside of here,
okay.
because that's the part that the customer is going to see, right? I mean,
okay.
if there's going to be a blemish back here would be less impactful than up on this face.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how you have to view it. And so like if we're going to do this piece here, the same thing is true, right? I mean, that's how it's going to look when it's installed. So, and it's engaged, and so that's you want to focus on the beauty there. So like that's but then then I don't know. These are a bit more complicated because you got this patina here that you're trying to pull out.
Nice.
It's got like a copper coating on it, and if you scrub too hard, you rub it off.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've got a couple here where I have rubbed it off. Let's see, like that's got a little bit of it on there, but you can compare, the difference.
Oh yeah, you see the difference.
Like
look at that.
What a little bit of care will bring. I mean, if you want to protect that patina,
Yeah.
that's what that's what you're trying to do. Now,
That's awesome.
so let me just finish this piece here. I got a piece of steel wool, right? Just a little piece, and I'm just gonna rub, get the rest of the residue off. Boom, like that. Okay. And that goes there. Oh, I got a little bit more there, so let me just scrape that off. There we go.
Nice.
I'm not scraping real hard, because you can still scratch it. And,
Yeah, especially with that flathead.
yeah. So there you go. So that's, I got a little bit in there and see if I can get that out. So that's real nice. Okay, get that out.
It's coming together.
There, real good. So, boom.
Nice.
So, and you see here, like this is what I've been doing. I've been organizing as I go, right? Because they come off the windows in sets.
Yeah.
So I'm putting them back together in sets. Each set.
Oh, okay.
See, each set gets this piece, and that piece, right? So that's a set, right? And this is a set. So now I'm building more sets. See that?
Nice.
All right. So let's get another piece out. Let's go fishing.
Right.
Right. See what we get. So I got this guy here. Oh, look what we got here. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so that's pretty good. And I'm just gonna grab it with my pliers here, and
See the paint just trying to come off from that.
yeah,
Oil.
yeah.
It's
Where's the other one? Here, look. Notice the difference. Like that's before,
Yeah, look at
and
that.
that's after. So you get a good shot. So
Yeah.
oh, see, like it just
Crazy what water can just do being hot, man.
yeah. So there you go.
Wow, like butter.
So yeah, it cools off pretty fast, but when it
Quick about it, yeah.
yeah, as a matter of fact, as it cools off, the paint comes off less easily.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of
as you cooled off. No, yeah.
It kind of refuses itself back onto the
Yeah.
metal, but you can still get it, So
No, it still comes out really good though, man.
isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So that's and what's funny is sometimes on a job we'll do new hardware, so we don't even do this, but this client wanted this special hardware because it's original to the house. It tells the story. It's real nice.
Yeah, it is. So she wanted you to salvage these for her?
Yeah,
That's cool.
so that's what we're doing. So
I thought you were just doing this just to refurbish them and maybe hopefully make a little.
no, man, this is part of the job.
That's
In order to like the guys are on track right now to finish next week. So I got to get this stuff done so that they can finish it. This is like
finish it.
yeah, they can. This is like one of the final touches, right? You get everything nice and restored. It's like putting on the final trim. you know, tuning it up and.
And without that, not having that final trim looking good, it won't. The jaw, you know, itself won't even look right, right?
It won't look right. Yeah,
yeah, it's the same concept with cutting hair. Like you can do all this nice fading, but if you don't do that edging, with the blade, man,
just
don't bother coming and getting another haircut. Just
Morning, Israel.
Hey, Israel.
We got that. Let's see, go fishing one more time. Let's see if we can get one of these things.
All right.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Get the fishing.
Here, sometimes this helps too. I mean, especially when you get down toward the bottom. Yeah, there's one, right?
Nice.
Huh? There you go. Look at that guy. But you still want to use the pliers, right? Because it's
mosquito.
Right. You still want to use the pliers because it's still pretty hot, right? So, here it is. So, the hard part with these guys is getting in the middle,
that
right?
curve, yeah.
So, like I'm gonna go for that first because that's the easiest. That's the right now when it's hot, when it first comes out is the easiest time to get to that spot. But no worry if I don't get it all, which I probably won't. You know, I've got the screwdriver and that helps, right? So you can see that patina coming out right there.
Yeah, look at that.
So there you go. Excellent. There's some more right there.
Nice. Man, for you to use that machine you're talking about, it has to be some pretty sturdy paint that's stuck on there, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll demonstrate for you in a minute, you know,
okay,
as part of this little lesson, because you have to know, I mean, there's a time and place for that machine, but, you know, usually this is the way to go because you'll see, I mean, the level of, or the level of aggression that thing has is just off the chain, man. So.
Oh yeah, so you get some little tight corners with that screwdriver. Look at that.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just kind of rubbing it, you know, finding the stuff that's left in there. There you go.
That's smart.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Got some. Yeah, you can really go in here and
just dig in there.
Yeah, just dig in there. Oh yeah, now the compressor's off. So there we go. All right, so that's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
Not at all.
So now we can hit it with. You gotta watch out because you can pinch your fingers.
Oh yeah, with the lock.
Yeah, trust me. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I got good experience, like four or five times yesterday.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh yeah, it really wakes you up, man.
How many years of experience you got, man? Sometimes the smallest things will always get you.
It doesn't matter, man. You know. Yeah.
So look at that, man.
So,
shining it really nice.
So
patina, look at that.
Yeah, patina. That's the word for the day. You know. All right. So now I'm gonna get in here and rub. Okay, that's that. So I'm just gonna get all that cleaned out. Get that cleaned out. So there you go. Isn't that nice?
And would you touch this with, you said, like a polish on these, or you just leave it just naturally like that?
Well, I'm gonna get all these done like this, and then when everything's ready, I'll do a clear coat.
Oh, a clear coat. There we go.
And actually, like this is my
Rust-Oleum, man.
This is my clear coat. So it's a matte finish. It makes it look really good. So then I was
just gonna ask you about that. What's the WD-40 for?
I'm gonna take a little squirt right here and just put it right there.
Oh, okay. For the little mechanism on the lock.
Yeah, so that way it turns real nice. You know, because you've just like wet it, and you know other things too is you kind of caused it to rust a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
And so you want to make sure everything's lubricated and oiled very well. And so I do that first, and then I let it sit in there and oil it really good. Do a couple turns like this to make sure everything's working right. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
presto.
Boom.
That's it.
Another set, right? So let me show you what happens when I use this guy, okay? Because this guy works really, really good. And I busted him out just because I thought, well, I'll be, you know, I mean, maybe I need it. So it turns out I was like, I mean, will it work? Yeah, but like a little bit too well. So, okay, let's watch. Oh, look, oh, I gotta plug it in.
Oh yeah, that probably helped.
Yeah, right on. So I got my little 3-way here. Okay, there. Okay, so look. Look at the finish. I mean, it's already gone.
Wow, look at that, y'all.
See that? Already gone. So, didn't take long. Finish is gone. So, there's no patina at all.
No delicacy at all. No mercy.
Yeah. Will it take the paint off? Yes.
Yes.
But is it the way that you know, is it the best way?
No.
Probably not. I mean, is there a place for it? Sure. You know, but you know.
Still going after you clean it off.
So you have to, you know, you make choices, right? You know, and I've got other things too, like, you know, I got a knife here because like sometimes there's a little something in here, you know, I want to get out, you know.
the lock, yeah.
And then I've got this brush because sometimes you know, you like brushing your teeth, right? You get in there and those get in little cracks and stuff, and you know, but mostly it's just been, you know, this wire brush here, what I say, this screwdriver here, and
your main tube.
It's my main tube, you know, and that's what gets it, you know, from, you know, looking like this, you know, to looking like that. Yeah. And it doesn't, you know, and you're using the crock pot. It's been sitting all night long, so it, you know, so it's been cooking, because, and so I mean, you're not going to be here anyway, so you might as well let it cook overnight, right? You know, and that way when you get back in the daytime, you know, in the morning, it's all ready to go, and you're not wasting any time. And it probably doesn't take any longer doing it with this method, you know, with the crock pot, than it would be to do this,
with the machine,
right?
Yeah.
But you have to do the advanced preparation.
You have to do it
right
properly.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Fun fact for the day, y'all. Yeah,
but that's it, man. So also, but look here, this is another fun fact. This is a cheap Home Depot lock, okay? And
how can you tell?
You can actually tell by the weight of it. I showed this to you the other day, right?
Yeah, I remember
you know?
that, yep.
So like, okay, here's something. Okay, look at this. This piece here is a separate piece than that, and it's connected by a rivet. You see that?
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that rivet, look how huge it is. Okay. It's really big. Okay. Look at this guy. That's just this guy.
I see the rivet. Yeah.
That rivet is it's like a little hinge, right?
Yeah.
That it mounts on. Mm-hmm. You know, this guy here is just really cheap inside. You know. Also, let's see. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's like.
It's real loose. Yeah.
It's really loose.
Yeah, you can hear it too.
Yeah, you can hear it rattle. Here, this one. There's no wiggle at all.
Oh wow!
Right?
And he's not faking it, y'all. He's
right. So, but I've got a couple more over here. I'll show you. Look, okay. Oh, I'm gonna step on my cord. Where'd I put them? Okay. These are knockoffs that you can get at the home store, or not the home store, but online for $3, right? But look at them.
Yes.
These are awful, man.
Yeah.
These are like, you know. I thought, well, let me just pick it up and see.
Experiment with it, see what.
You know, but you know, this one, and here, I'll get this one here, okay? I mean, they look very similar.
Yeah, they do, man.
Right? But they are not the same. You know, this one is as cheap gets. This one here on my left hand. You know, this one here, I mean, you can probably see the difference in the thickness of the metal. Right? Can you see the difference in the handle?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, the metal is thicker. This one here, crazy. This one here was made in a time, I mean, this was mass produced, but they were still using much higher quality materials. I mean, it's not much difference, right? You know, but this, I mean, look at it. I mean, it's, I mean,
you can really tell the difference right off when you look from it and hold it. So
yeah, this was made to actually help the window. This one is made more for like a
look,
like a decoration. So this is a decoration, you know. We actually have to have it function. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know.
And not fall apart when you're trying to put your window up.
And it'll fall apart too, man. So, anyways, that's that.
Cool.
But that's today's lesson, man. That's what I'm gonna have you doing, and you know, just have you jump right in because I've got more of that stuff to do, you know. So, I mean, there's other you know, dust details and stuff like that, but that's secondary to this today. It's all right.
All right.
Excellent, man.
All right, you have a good one, man. Take it easy, y'all.
Peace.